Good morning. I'm very glad that I could be here today with the President of the European Parliament and the President of the European Commission. Our three institutions are united in delivering an ambitious political and legislative agenda that aims to enhance Europe's resilience and promote its recovery. The joint declaration on the EU's legislative priorities for next year that we are signing today builds on what we achieved already in the current year and reaffirms our commitment to a fairer, greener, and also a more digital Europe, a union that looks to the future and responds to citizens' expectations without leaving anyone behind. These priorities will guide our decisions and actions during the year to come and help our societies and economies emerge stronger from the pandemic. I would especially like to thank all member states for their support and also the other institutions for very fruitful cooperation. And now I ask Mr. David Sassoli, President of the European Parliament, to take the floor. Please, David.
Sì. Grazie Presidente Jansa, grazie alla Presidente von der Leyen.
Thank you very much, President Jansa. Thank you, President von der Leyen. I'm particularly pleased to be signing the joint declaration on the EU's legislative priorities for 2022 today.
Durante questo anno abbiamo affrontato non solo gli effetti devastanti.
Throughout this year, we have not only faced the devastating effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, but also the consequences of climate change, of unprecedented events, and of threats at our borders.
Il Parlamento europeo è stato
The European Parliament has always been on the front line.
ha lavorato insieme al Consiglio, alla Commissione.
We have been working together with Council and with the Commission to urgently approve the necessary legislation to react to the challenges posed.
Considero pertanto la cooperazione interistituzionale un grande
I therefore consider interinstitutional cooperation to have been a great success. It has proven that our institutions are united in tackling these challenges and in fulfilling political priorities for the benefit of our citizens.
lo stesso spirito di cooperazione.
We can find this same spirit of cooperation in the joint declaration.
E sono particolarmente soddisfatto perché essa riprende per il 2022.
I'm particularly satisfied because this joint declaration for next year, for 2022, carries forward the commitments made in various key political priorities dear to Parliament.
Queste includono la lotta per la parità dei diritti
These include the fight for equal rights and reinforcing a social Europe.
e ancora la lotta al cambiamento climatico, la protezione dello Stato.
And also the fight against climate change and ensuring protection of the rule of law and of our democratic societies. Also, we are taking all necessary measures to repair economic and social damages caused by the pandemic.
Tutte queste azioni a cui i colegislatori daranno priorità il prossimo anno serviranno a rendere certamente
These actions will be prioritized by the co-legislators for next year, and they shall render our Union more resilient. They shall turn our vision of Europe into tangible benefits for citizens' everyday lives.
Questa dichiarazione comune va in questa direzione.
This joint declaration follows this path, and we will work hard in 2022 to make sure that all these undertakings are fulfilled and that these things are done. Thank you very much for your attention and your cooperation.
Thank you. And now I would like to give the floor to the President of the European Commission, Madam Ursula von der Leyen, please.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank you for the excellent cooperation. The result is here today on our table. And this joint declaration at the end of this year is already a big step into the next year and lays the foundation for an excellent cooperation between the three institutions. A point that is very important for us is that this joint declaration shows our determination and our will to work on our priorities. This is, of course, first of all, to overcome the pandemic, Then it is the European Green Deal and digitalization, which basically means modernization of our society and economy, but in full respect of the necessities for our planet. And last but not least, building resilience in the wide sense of the word. These topics will all be, of course, today also in the European Council on the agenda, so it reflects the continuity we have in our work here, and thank you very much again for the excellent cooperation.
So thank you once again to both of you, also for very excellent cooperation when we prepared this declaration. Now I think we can proceed with the signatures.